welcome back to the Wicker Bar. You know me. I'm the host of this video, Lord Zippy Blaine, the Duke of the goddamn motherfucking Delridge. I'm here alone now. All my ghouls, fiends, and other devious personalities, they've all I'm sorry, we do have a Vibrator. She's from Las Vegas, Mustang Ranch. Cruella DeVille, perhaps if you're familiar with 101 Dalmatians, she's here this evening. We have a couple of luchadors. We have El Santo, and then we have El Máscaras de Sangre. And we have Dexter. All right, let's focus, camera woman. I have a prop gun here, and I ran out of blanks, if you know what I mean. These are babies to be made. Ripped from the headlines. Thank you very much for joining us back here at the Wicker Bar. Once again, very, very special night. Sorry we had to chop this up. We don't want you to have too much excitement. Might have a little coronary, little fentanyl in your cocaine this evening. Very sorry about that. So we're back. We enjoyed the 1934 zombie. Very, very delicious. We had a couple of tasty snacks. We have a few more that we're going to prepare for our guests here down in the studio audience. And I can't even. I've lost count unless I'm wearing my glasses. There's a lot of people, all different types of people up there. They kind of blend in. Some are a little bit more, up in the forefront. Kevin, and once again, I'll say, Vibrator. In my mind, I say Kevin's name the wrong way. And that's just the way it's going to be because it's a mental block. So, Kevin.
That's a very frustrating thing.
Kevin drove down, big drive. A lot of the audience this evening, they traveled a long way to be part of this. Is very, very special. Almost like the Jerry Lewis telethon. So if you were to call up and donate some money to kind of help, cover the cost of the catering and all that business, that goes on when you throw such a large event like that, tent, propane heaters, valet parking and whatnot. Kevin did in the cocktail book. He did a cocktail called Never Say Die. Never. And Kevin this evening brought with him. Kevin did three pieces of art for the cocktail book. He did Never Say Die, Man of War, and the Vampire. The Vampire we did do about a month or so back. Special episode of Tiki with Ray. If you're not hip to that, you should be, and then you'll be hip to what we're doing over here at the Wicker Bar, and that'll just boost my brand, my brand and my influencing of all you young people out there. So we're gonna do the Never Say Die, and just coincidentally, Stephen and Julie, they're so generous. They brought a bottle of Laird's Applejack, which was perfect because at first I thought let's just do the Vampire again. It's a little bit more pedestrian, more of a sipper. We're just fucking going for the throat here. Never Say Die. Calvados Vibrator. If somebody could just remove like 2 of those AA batteries, although I think this one right here, I think this one fits 6D batteries.
Plug it in the wall.
Do they do that now? I don't use them. Do they have like ones that now have like a USB charging?
I'm thinking about like a phone app, maybe.
It would make sense. Yes. A phone app, because then you can kind of plug in what
you can get home doing it.
What experience you're looking for. Like programming your Roomba. No, I want you to clean this area right here. Stand over there. That area is already been cleaned. That's terrible. I don't even know why rail made me go that way. Never Say Die. This is straight up. This is almost. Kevin saw this in some early tiki stuff. This is kind of more like almost like a prohibition type of a deal. Applejack, dry vermouth, Angostura bitters. See, Julie, she already knows. She's going, oh my God. She knows already what she's in for. That's what we have, these little glasses.
Little glasses.
We've dug out the Libby Mediterranean, also known as the atomic fish. So be gentle with these. If you break one, whatever, that'll be fine. So we only have six of this size, and then we have this one right here, which is kind of like a small juice glass is what that's for. So here we go. Hey! Pay attention. I'm here. These people paid money. We're here we go. So we're gonna start off because this is a cocktail for 8 people. So this is gonna be 8 ounces of Laird's Applejack.
So would you say you're jacking it?
Probably not tonight, but tomorrow morning. Once I think about what happened the night before, most definitely.
We'll know how well he shakes it, right?
Okay, just a little. Those are a little shy.
I can help you shake it.
And one for the shake.
There we go. All right, and then okay, 5 ounces of dry vermouth.
This seems like a pretty straightforward drink.
A pretty.
That's like 10 martinis.
Yeah.
One glass.
One glass. That's for me? Just me? Thanks.
You could.
I better put on the vibrator costume.
Are there 2?
And
There
then
are not.
we have some dashes of
Never
Angostura
two.
bitters.
You couldn't handle that.
I could not. You're right.
And if you didn't know, bitters they contain alcohol. And there was one time Rail and I we were at Fred Meyer and we bought a bottle of bitters. We had to wait for the gal to come by and check out our alcohol purchase. Although there has been a few other times we've purchased bitters where that hasn't been a case, so it's kind of like you trick them.
Get drunk on
I guess if
bitters.
you drink enough of it.
Vanilla extract.
If you, I don't know that you'd want to. I
I'm going
guess.
to shake that shaker for
You like similar to cough syrup. Lovely evening, Blaine.
Thank you. I want to bless it and fuck everybody. I mean, like not like that. I mean, like fuck
Wow.
you. Like
Okay.
I
Not
didn't
like-
know it was going to be that kind of a party.
I didn't know
Or
it was
did
that
I?
kind
that's on the lower
I was
setting.
going to say.
Well, you know. I mean, you got to know what setting works for you.
Oh my
This is
god.
all innuendo,
What's happening?
right? I'm not gonna get in trouble for this.
Turn it up, baby.
Oh yeah, see, you can tell because the shaker's cold. All right. Never say die. I know if you look at the glass here, you're going, well, that's not really very much you're pouring me. It's like, yeah, I think you're gonna be all right.
Well, it's all booze.
Yeah, but it's all
It's all booze.
Pretty
gorgeous.
much.
That is gorgeous.
And if you ever encounter any of those
Yeah, those look
those
good.
older prohibition style drinks,
Those are
that's
good.
kind of what the
It's very pink and fleshy color. I
Cut
like
the
it.
middleman out.
whole different thing back in the day.
Probably have a drink that you can get down quick before the man came and busted through the door.
Oh.
And knock
Got a
your drink
dog.
out of your hand.
The one in the front. The one in the front.
All right,
That's fair.
Rail,
Rail's all about diversity and inclusion.
or here,
Equity and
Quality.
inclusion.
gentlemen at the bar, VIPs.
We are one.
So, just to let you know that we have the VIPs that are sitting back in this area, and then we have
Thank you.
these two fellows. I mean, I don't know that they're probably not embarrassed to let you know. I mean, the amount of money that they paid to be part of this.
Egregious.
Squid Game level. right?
Egregious.
Squid Game. Yeah.
Squid Game. Yes.
So here we go.
Oh, cheers.
Never say die.
Never
Never
say
say
die.
die.
Never say die.
Cheers. Mhm.
Ooh.
We don't die. We just
Yeah.
change. Cheers.
Ooh. Apple.
Yeah, you have
That's
a couple of those.
There's some
Holy
apple in
cow,
there.
that's
There's
Ooh.
some apple. The apple tastes
That's-
nice in there. Nice in there. You know, if we were to like rework this for the present day palate, we'd probably throw a little bit of apple juice or something there, just a little bit of sweetener there, just to make it more.
Cinnamon syrup.
Some cinnamon syrup would be perfect.
There we go.
Yeah. Whoa, we might have something there.
Man, has
Hopefully I don't
problems with
forget.
his bloody eyeballs.
Yeah.
I can enjoy this again.
Well, thank you all very much once again. Live from the Wicker Bar on the shores of the Longfellow Creek. I know I'd say like, subscribe, and share this with your friends, but you're probably not going to do that Saturday night.
Like,
Share.
subscribe.
Everybody's getting teed up. You know, it's not even like the old days where if you wanted to watch Saturday Night Live, you had to wait till midnight.
Yeah.
You
Now it
did.
starts at 9 o'clock. It just
But,
Bullshit.
doesn't seem right.
Going to bed.
Yeah, this is it.
Get a book.
It's
Oh
going
my
to be
God.
available
Get some drinks.
midnight on Halloween 2021. Bladderrock.com. Cocktails and drinks on the Wicker Bar.